Hi guys, today we're going to discuss Science Page 8, Paper 1, 2022, Cambridge Assessment International Education. This is for Cambridge Lower Secondary Progression Test. The total duration for this paper is 45 minutes and total mark is 50. And today's discussion will be in the form of quiz, question and answer. You'll be given time interval to find your own answer, and after that you can match with the discussion and explanation. So let's get started. If you follow this video till the very end, we'll display the full screen of the question paper. So you may take a screenshot if you would like to and save it in your laptop for practice or print it out while doing this quiz online. Well, let's get started. So question 1, draw a line from each nutrient to its correct function. Nutrient, protein, fat, vitamin A, calcium, function, good eyesight. Source of energy, growth and repair, strong teeth and bone. You will be given 10 seconds from now to match, and after that we'll see the answer together.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. If you have not finished, you may pause this video. Here we go. Protein is for growth and repair. Fat is for source of energy. Vitamin A is for good eyesight. Calcium is for strong teeth and bone. Now let's move on to second question. Question 2, look at the diagram. It shows the Rutherford model of the structures of the atom. Particle A and particle part A and particle B. Write down the name of part A.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So have you got your answer? Let's open up the answer. Well, it's a nucleus. Part A is nucleus. Now let's move on to 2B. Question 2B. Write down the name of particle B here. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's open up the answer. Well, it's an electron. Electron is moving in an orbital surrounding the nucleus. Next, question 3. Question 2C. Write down the charge on particle B. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Okay, the charge of electron is negative, of course. The charge of proton is positive. Proton is in the nucleus and neutron is neutral. Next, let's move on. We are in question 3. Blessy reacts two solutions together. Equipment to measure temperature. Lead with whole insulated container to solution. She notices that the temperature increases during the reaction. Question A. Write down the name of the type of reaction that gives an increase in temperature. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer now. It's an exothermic reaction, which give increase in temperature, while endothermic will give a decrease in temperature. Exothermic give increase in temperature since it release heat to the surrounding. Let's move on. Question B. Bessie repeats her experiment with different solutions. Measures the temperature at the start and at the end of each reaction. Look at her results. Reaction A, B, C. Temperature at start in degrees Celsius 20, 18, 15. Temperature at end in degrees Celsius 41, 38, 40. Reaction C gives out the most energy. Explain how you can tell from the results. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So It has the greatest temperature difference, 25 degrees Celsius, between temperatures at start and temperature at end. If we count the different temperature, 41 minus 20, we get 21. 38 minus 18, we get 20. 40 minus 15, we get 25. The greatest is 25. So C give out the most energy. That's the reason. We hope it's clear. Now let's move on. Now question 4. Chan wants to calculate the average speed of a toy car traveling down a slope. He releases the car from the starting point. He does not push the car. Toy car starting point here. Not to scale angle of slope in degrees. Chan takes measurements of distance and time. Write down the names of the pieces of equipment Chan uses to measure distance and time. What is the instrument to measure distance and what is it? The instrument to measure time, 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up the answer. Right, to measure distance, Chen can use ruler, and to measure time, Chen can use stopwatch. Next. Now we are in question B. Describe how Chen uses the distance and the time to calculate the average speed of the toy car. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. So average speed is distance traveled divided by time. That's how we measure the average speed of the toy car. Next, question C. Chen repeats the investigation using different angles of the slope, angle of slope 10, 20, 30, distance in meter 111, the same distance, time in second 1.62, 1.1, average speed 0.63, 0.50, 0.91. Chen makes a prediction. The greater the angle of the slope, the greater the speed of the car. Give one reason why Chen's results support his prediction and one reason why Chen's results do not support his prediction. Support his prediction, why? And do not support his prediction, why? 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So the one that support his prediction for the angle of slope 20 degree to 30 degree, there is an increase of speed between 0.5 from 0.5 meter per second to now 0.91 meter per second. The one which do not support his prediction for the angle of slope 10 degrees to 20 degrees, there's a decrease of speed from 0.63 meter per second to 0.50 meter per second. So that will be contradicts his prediction. Greater angle of 20 compared to 10, the speed should be greater to support his prediction. So that will be the correct answer. If you have any other possible answer or you need to clarify, please write down in the comment section in Susan YouTube channel. We will clarify to you. Or you need more further explanation, we will explain to you with another video. Let's move on. Now we are in question 5. Lily and Mia measure the temperature of the air on the same day every week for 5 weeks. Look at their results. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 temperature 15, 18.5, 19.2, 20.0, 21.0. Question A. Write down the name of the piece of equipment Lily and Mia used to measure temperature.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up the answer. So it's thermometer. Next we move to question 5b. Question 5b. Write down a different way to present data from the table. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. The answer is the line graph. Line graph will be suitable for presenting the data. Next. Now we are moving to question 6c. Lily and Mia make this conclusion. The data supports the idea of climate change according to Lily. Mia says the data that does not support climate change but does show that the weather has improved. Who is correct? And explain your answer. Let's check at the table here. Okay, this is the table. And so now we have to choose who is correct, Lily and Mia. And also explain your answer. Alright, 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's open up the answer. So the correct answer is Mia, because climate is a change of temperature over a long period of time. This is only for 5 weeks, so but weather is temperature at particular time. So Mia is correct. Next number. Now we are in question 6. Look at the diagram of a plant cell. Here, circle the letter that shows the part of the cells where respiration takes place. Is it A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. So this is C. The answer is C. C is mitochondria. It's a singular for mitochondria. And let's see one by one the parts of the plant cell. So for A, this is chloroplast. And for B, this is a nucleus. D is a cell wall, the outer part. E is cell membrane just below the cell wall. F is the big vac wall. And G is the cytoplasm, where all the organelles float. Right, let's move on to 6B. Question 6B, write down the name of the part of the cell where respiration takes place. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up the answer. Is mitochondria. That's the answer. Next, we move on to number C. Respiration is important for all living organisms. Explain why. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Well, it produces energy that is necessary for the functioning of the body. Now we are in number 7. Pierre makes an electromagnet or coil of insulated wire, cells, and switch. Write on the material Pierre uses to make the core. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. It's soft iron. We don't use steel because steel will have the permanent effect of magnet, while electromagnet, you need to use the material from soft iron, temporary magnet. So when the electricity is low, the switch is closed, the core will have magnetic property. When it's open, then the core will lose its magnetic property right away. So that's the reason we use iron. Next. So question B, increasing the number of turns of wire around the core makes the electromagnet stronger. Right on one other change here makes us to increase the strength of his electromagnet. So one other change here makes to increase the strength of his electromagnet. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's open up the answer. So will be increased number of cells. You may also answer increase the current, right? Next, number 8. Look at the graph showing global average temperature change from 1850. Global average temperature change in degrees Celsius. And this is the year from 1850 up to 2030. Question 8. Describe the pattern shown in the graph. Then take it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. Well, the graph shows that between 1850 up to 1950, the temperature doesn't really change, but since 1950, temperature is increasing up to nearly 1.2 in 2015. 2015 is in the middle. This is 2020. This is 2015 in the middle. That is the peak, which has a global average temperature change 1.2 degrees. Next number. Scientists believe that this pattern in temperature change is caused by an increase in the concentration of a gas in atmosphere. Write down the name of this gas.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. It's carbon dioxide that causes the increase of uh, Earth temperature. Because carbon dioxide is greenhouse gas, it can absorb heat and cause the temperature of the earth increase. Next, so now we are in 8C. From the graph, we can predict the global average temperature change for the year 2030. We continue the line through here. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Okay, so it's a 1.2. This is an example of correct answer. Your answer vary from range from 1 till 1.2 will be correct, even if you answer 1.1. So we continue the line here. Going here up, it will actually cut 1.2, but you may also answer 1.1 because it's going up and down. So the pattern is still going up and down. So you continue this one, it will be approximately 1.2 or 1.1. Now let's move on to next. Question 9. Priya is using an analog to learn about an organ system. So Priya is using an analogy to learn about an organ system. Tubing, balloon, plastic bottle, rubber sheet. Priya pulls down the rubber sheet, and after that Priya releases the rubber sheet. Question A, circle the correct organ system. The analogy represents, is it reproductive, nervous, respiratory, circulatory, or excretory?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's open up the answer. So it's a respiratory system. Next number. So 9B, what is meant by the word analogy? 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. The word analogy means a model or for a scientific concept. So this is a model for respiratory system. Next, question 9C. Alright, sorry. So question 9C, write on the one way Priya uses the analogy to learn about organ system. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's see the answer. So the balloons represents the lungs. You may also answer rubber sheet. Rubber sheet represent the diaphragm. This one is diaphragm. And the tubing represent the trachea. Alright, let's move on. Question 10. Mike investigates some sugar solution. He dissolves different masses of sugar in different volumes of water. Look at his results. Solution A, B, C, D. Mass of sugar in gram 0.5, 1.0, 6.0, 2.0. Volume of water in cubic centimeter 10, 25, 20, 40. Question A. Calculate the concentration of sugar in solution P in gram per 100 cubic centimeter. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So it's a 30 gram per 100 cubic centimeter. How do we calculate the concentration of sugar in solution C? This is how it works. In C, there is 6 grams. There are 6 grams in 20 cubic centimeter. So 6 grams in 20 cubic centimeter to go to 100. So 20. So 20 we times by 5 to make 100 cubic centimeter. So this is the requirement. So is we times 5 this part, we also times 5 to 6, so we got 30. So 30 gram is for 100 cubic centimeters. So that is how we got the answer 30. Next. Now we are in question C. In question C. I'm in question B. So which solution has the fewest sugar particles in 100 cubic centimeter of the solution? So you're given 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's open up the answer. Well, it is solution B. Explain your answer. Solution A and B has concentration of 5 gram per cubic centimeter. Here, solution B has a concentration of 4 gram per centimeter per cubic centimeter, and solution C has a concentration of 30 gram per 100 cubic centimeter. So solution B has the smallest amount of sugar in 100 cubic centimeter. How do you get 5, 4, 30, and 5? So we times this one. This is in 10 to go to 100. To go to 100, we have to times by 10 to make 100. So this one we times by 10. That's how we got 5. The same apply to here. 40 to go to 100 we times by 2.5. So this one we times by 2.5. 2.5 times 2 is 5. This one 25 to go to 100 times by 4. So this one we times by 4. So we get 4 gram per 100 cubic centimeter. While this one we have explained in the earlier 20 times 5 to go to 100. So 6 times 5 to go to 30. So that's how we got the concentration of the solution. Next, let's move on. Alright, question 11. Look at the diagram. It shows how white light is split into different colors. Ray of white light, glass block, and screen, X and Y. Circle the name of the process that splits white light into different colors. Absorption, is it dispersion, reflection, or subtraction? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. Well, the answer is dispersion. Dispersion of light. So let's move on. If you didn't understand what is the dispersion of light, you may write down in the comment section. We'll explain you further about this topic in the next video. Let's move on now. Now we are in 11b. 11b, only two light rays are shown in the diagram. Alright, only two light rays are shown in the diagram. X is the path of red light. Y is the path of violet light. Draw the path of a ray of yellow light on the diagram. So this is the Y is the violet light, while X is red light. Red light. Now, where do we draw the yellow light? 10 seconds from now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's open up the answer. So a yellow light will be in the middle between these X and Y. So the yellow is in the middle. That will be correct as long as you draw a straight line in the middle, somewhere between that. Okay, next. Now we are in question C. Complete a sentence to explain the different path of red light and violet light. Red light travels at a something speed inside the glass block, then violet light. Let's see the diagram. Alright, looking at the diagram, red light is the X is red, while Y is the violet light, so red light compared to violet light. So red is the X one. We have to answer inside the glass box. So this one inside the glass box. You have to answer this one with one word. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you got your answer? Let's open up. So red light travels at a greater speed inside the glass block than violet light. So we see the word than in it is to compare. Is it greater or uh, smaller? So red light travels at a greater speed. This one, you see that it does not bend as much as the violet. Violet, it's bent more. This is bent less. From here it bends a little bit, and here is more. So it means the speed is greater compared to this one, as this one is slowed down as it bends more. So the answer is red light travels at a greater speed. Yeah. Next. Alright, now we are in question 12. Look at the diagram of the solar system here and write down the name of the objects labeled X in the diagram. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So it's an asteroid. Asteroids. This is asteroids. Next. So we got the answer for A, asteroids. Now next, B, what are these objects made from? Made from what? Asteroids, 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. As we know that it's made of rocks. Many rocks here form these asteroids. Next. Right now we are in question 13. In 1900, only red squirrels live on an island. At the end of that year, gray squirrels were introduced onto the island. Look at the map. They show where the red squirrels and gray squirrels live on the island. No squirrel, white. This one is red squirrels only. In 1950, there is a both red squirrel and gray squirrel here. One remain, and in 2000, the black represent gray squirrels only. White is no squirrels, and the lines represent both red and gray. Question A. The size of the areas where the red squirrels and gray squirrels live changes between 1900 and 2000. Describe the changes in the size of these areas. Red squirrel only area is black. Both red squirrels and gray squirrels area black. Gray squirrels only area. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up the answer. Right, so red squirrels only area decreases. That's this one. From very less. So this is represented by this one, and here is really small. The red squirrel here, here, decrease and it become very small here. That is for red squirrel. This symbol. Next, both red squirrels and gray squirrel area increases, so the lines is here small now become gray, increase. Now gray squirrel on the area. Gray squirrel is the dark, so this one increases. So that will be our answer for this question. Right. Right now, continue to question B. Question B. Suggest two reasons why these changes happen. Why the red squirrel area only decreases so much into these tiny spots. The area for both the lines increases and area for the gray only increases. So 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright, let's open up the answer. The reason for that is gray increases. Gray squirrel outcompeted red squirrel for food and also for a shelter. That would be example of correct answer. If you have any other option and you need to clarify, please write down in the Susanira YouTube channel in the comment section. We'll reply to you. Next, here we go. Question 14 colors. Investigate the reaction of metal powders with dilute hydrochloric acid. Look at his equipment. Metal powder, dilute hydrochloric acid, gas range, colors measure. The time it takes to collect 100 cubic centimeter of hydrogen in the gas range. Colors does 4 experiments. Each time he uses a different metal powder. What's next? Question A. Describe two ways that colors makes his experiment fair. Two ways we have to answer two here. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, the answer for this may vary. Your answer may be different from this example of correct answer. So let's develop two possible answers. Alright, so it's the same volume of acid and the same amount of metal powder. You may also answer same temperature. Let's move on. Next, look at his results. Time to collect 100 cm cubic centimeter of hydrogen in seconds here. Now magnesium, iron, calcium, zinc. Now there's the bar graph here. Look at the result for iron here. How many seconds does it take to collect 100 cubic centimeter of hydrogen? How many seconds?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's open up the answer. Well, it's 65. If we continue the line here, going up to here, it will cross 65 here, between 70 and 60. So that will be our answer next. So now we are in question B part 2. Which metal reacts the fastest with dilute hydrochloric acid? 10 seconds from now. So
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
let's open up the answer. So it's a calcium. You see, calcium has the shortest time needed. So it's the fastest. Next, zinc react with dilute hydrochloric acid. Zinc chloride and hydrogen are made. Write over the equation for this reaction. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up. So it's zinc plus hydrochloric acid to produce zinc chloride and hydrogen. Next question, the gold does not react with dilute hydrochloric acid. Which word describe substances that are unreactive? 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, let's open up. So it's inert. Next, Question 15. Look at the diagram. It shows a sealed bottle containing particles of gas. The gas exerts a pressure on the sides of the bottle. Explain how the gas exerts a pressure. Use idea about particles. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, if you have not finished, you may pause this video. Now let's see the answer. So, gas particles collide with the sides of the bottle. So, gas particles collide with the sides of the bottle and exert pressure on it. Next, let's resume. The sealed bottle is moved into a colder room. Explain why the pressure inside the bottle gets less. This idea is about particles. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer, guys. So, at lower temperature, gas particles move more slowly and there are fewer collisions with the sides of the bottle. That it things that reduce the pressure, so the pressure gets less. Next, now we are in question C. A perfume is sprayed in the room. The smell of the perfume eventually fills the room. Circle the name of this process. Is it condensation, convection, diffusion, or heating?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So it's a diffusion. Next, right next is the periodic table given at the last page of this paper. And it's done. So we are done with all the discussion. Now we'll scroll over from the very beginning. So you may take a screenshot of the question without answer and maybe you want to print out and use for practice. So let's scroll up from beginning. So this is the first page. This is the second page. You can pause and take a screenshot. This is the third page. This is the fourth page. Question 4 A, B, C. This is question 5 A, B, C. This is question 6 A, B, C. This is question 7 A, B. Question 8 A, B, C. Question 9 A, B, C. And question 10 A, B. And question 11 A, B, C. Followed by question 12 A, B. And then 13 A and B. And also 14. Okay, this is 14 B, C, and D. And this is 15. Question 15 A, B, and 15 C. That's the last. And this is the periodic table. Right, that's the end of this discussion. So today we have discussed science, Ferguson test stage 8. Past paper 2022, paper 1 with the code as S8/01. Question with answer for Cambridge Lower Secondary. Please do check links in the description. You can display the description by click this button at the right bottom corner of this video if you open this video through Susanira YouTube channel. Right, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss any updates. We release new video every week, and like and share to anybody who might need this. Don't forget all subscription and ring the bell to get notification is free. Bye bye and see you in the next video. If you have any comment, request, idea, and question, please feel free to write in the comment section in Susan's YouTube channel. So today discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online. We cater for all the subject and syllabus. If you're interested to join with us, please email us or we conduct online tuition with affordable price for students all over the world, and we provide discussion for past paper from grade 3 up to grade 12. So there will be keep an update of all the past paper. Bye bye and see you in the next video. And we hope today's discussion will be helpful to you. And God bless you.